Hi, welcome to Velorution TV. Today we're going to be taking an in-depth look at the Gocycle G4. Well, if we were to imagine what the future of cycling would look like, this is it. We start at the front of the bike. It's got a proprietary, smooth, hub-driven motor, designed and built by Gocycle themselves. The frame is made up of three separate pieces. We've got a hydroformed aluminium front section. The central section is a composite monocoque piece. We have this magnesium clean drive section here at the rear. We have integrated lights front and back, pretty much standard today on every bike. Mud guards are fitted, suspension at the rear, and we have this lovely ergonomically shaped saddle here, which keeps our bottoms lovely and comfy. So the handlebars are designed to have an F1 cockpit feel, and it's designed to work in harmony with the Gocycle app. On the right hand side of the bars you have the electronic and predictive gearing, which you can hear now. This means that when you're cycling along you can easily change through the gears, and should you come to a stop at a set of traffic lights, the whole system resets itself so you can just pull away very easily. Now, if you remember in our other video where we compared 3 of the best folding e-bikes on the market, link in description below, the Gocycle featured in that video. On that particular model there was a little red button. In this instance there's what we might consider a throttle. So when you're at standstill at the lights and the gears have reset, you can give yourself a little bit of a oomph to help you move away. If you push it forward you can actually control the lights. This is what turns all the daylight running systems on. You can see them coming on now. We have these lovely grips here that are ergonomically shaped that supports the palms of your hands, and the brakes are in the perfect position to help you stop when you need to. There's a USB charging port here on the front as well, which means that you can charge your phone or other USB charging accessory whilst you're on your way to your destination. Finally, you can adjust the height of the bars at the front here, up or down, and along with the adjustment of the saddle, this means it can fit almost any person. Moving along to the back of the bike, we have a suspension system here that means that road vibrations are all dulled out, you don't feel anything, it's all very lovely and comfy. We have this lovely magnesium clean drive system here as well, which covers up the brakes and the chain and all of the gears, which means dust, goop, oil doesn't land on children, dogs, birds. Also, it being made out of magnesium means that it's light. In total, the bike only weighs 17.1 kilograms, which means it's very light indeed for a bike of this caliber. Because it's a commuter bike, this means it folds away. We need to demonstrate that. Firstly, we release the catch here in the middle of the bike, and the bike folds around on itself like so. There is a very robust catch here on the front which keeps everything nice and safe and stable, and what we do is we release that and release the bars. They fold down like so. You might think this will all flop about, but Gocycle have been very astute in their designing and included a tether which clips everything together. And there we go. This is what it looks like when it's folded away. This can easily be stored in a cupboard at home. You could take it into work, leave it in the corner. You could easily put it in the boot of your car. Now to me, it looks like a modern piece of art. I could easily imagine this in the Guggenheim or in the Tate, and I could quite happily stand next to it, stroking my chin, thinking philosophical thoughts. I do think it's a wonderfully designed piece of engineering. Now we might be wondering, how are we going to move this around? Sometimes we don't want to pick things up, and Gocycle have made it easy for us. We just grab the saddle, pull the bike back, and we can roll it along on its wheels. And as you can see, it's very easy to maneuver about. It's very light, very nimble. You won't have any issues whatsoever. Now before I unfold the bike, I'll just let you know where the battery is. It's situated here. There's a little catch here which you need to undo, and this moves the hinge out of the way. The battery's stored here. You just undo the little catch there and you should just be able to pull it out. So if you've got a couple of these, you could have one of these at home on charge should you need to, or have one stored at work. The battery itself has a 50-mile range, which means you probably only need to charge it once or twice a week, depending on your travelling situation. Very easy to put back in the bike. Slot it in, turn the catch. You can hear the bike coming on now. Make sure you put the locking pin back together that all goes back very simply. Right, we'll quickly unfold the bike just to show you how easy it is. There's a little bandy clip here which goes back on its little holder. The bars come up. The bike unfolds like so. There's a catch back here in the middle of the bike. And with the reassuring sound of a closing door on a German car, it's all back together again. So with the bike in this orientation, we can see that the wheels are single-sided. This means that should you need to fix a puncture or change a tyre, it's very easy. You don't even need to take the wheel off. And there we go. The kickstand folds away at the front of the bike. You can then hop aboard and off to your destination. So there we go. Everything you needed to know about the Gocycle G4. We've got these bikes in all 4 of our locations across London. You can go to velorution.com and book yourself a test ride and come and check it out for yourself. Don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell, and if you really like the video, give us a thumbs up. Thanks for joining us today. We'll see you in the next one.